I wasn't recording. Let's do it again. You can clap, Steph.
You can do it.
You can do it. Go ahead. Your turn.
Ready?
Yeah.
Go. All right.
I did good.
You killed it.
Nailed it.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Blk Fri Podcast. Yeah, give it up for yourselves. I'm here with my prestigious host. I got my brother Jason Stroud in the building.
Yeah, he good. He's pretty good.
I got my big brother. I got David Lester in the building.
The whole name.
Yeah, and then we got the first lady, the first auntie
Oh, snap.
of Blk Friday.
Let's
Everybody's
cook.
favorite uncles.
I
Right? You didn't know that's what you was?
didn't know. I thought I was the PYT in the situation.
The same.
Depending on
Same.
who listening.
Right.
Who listening.
And the first lady of Blk Friday. Give it up for Stephanie K, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah.
Oh, yes.
So what's up, Steph?
Nothing. I'm excited to be here.
Yeah,
Y'all,
it's exciting.
they got me out here. We just vibing. I'm part of the team now. I'm gonna keep these Negroes in check.
There we go. She did bring us food.
I did. I want
That was
food.
nice.
And she cleaned the bathroom.
See, you see this misogynist shit they starting already?
Off the job.
Y'all said it wasn't even that funny.
So much pee on the
It
toilet.
wasn't that funny. He said so much pee on
They
the
got me
toilet.
high, though.
Nasty. Disgusting.
They got me high and they got me drunk. So
Hey.
Put you in the frequency.
yeah, I don't know what this podcast is about
see,
to
we got
end
the-
up.
I don't know, but I know we got incense burning and sage too, so we all right.
Yeah.
We're in a good place.
Alright.
And the uncleest of the uncles.
The uncle-y of the uncle. Yeah, you Mr. Simeon Goodson.
All right, me.
Mr.
Yeah.
Simeon Mr. East New York himself.
Hey,
What you
let's
talking
go.
about?
This is one of the school milk joints. These are the niggas who do, you know, every time you hit the outside joints with the park tender.
So the cap you got on, what you saying now?
It's a dude called School Milk. So he
That's
got all the Brooklyn
fresh.
shirts. Like he got the Fort Greene shirt I got. He got Brownsville shirts, Eastern New
Nigga,
York
I would have to
shirts.
get a Brownsville in the Bed-Stuy.
But the
I'm not
nigga,
gonna
like,
hold you.
it's funny because the nigga be running out of sizes, right?
Quick.
So he'll have two shirts. So like, I'll be going there and I want to get mad shirts to
Right.
represent all different neighborhoods. But he'll have like shirts that like it'll be like the one neighborhood you don't really want to rock. You know what I mean? And be like,
Park
and
Slope,
be like,
nigga.
Sunset Park. And you're like, nah, I'm not gonna wear Sunset Park.
I'm gonna wait.
shirt.
I'm gonna wait.
Right. Like when you getting some more Brownsvilles, he's like, nah, we out of
got them shits
Brownsville.
Yeah, they won't print those. They charge me more.
You like, yo, where the Bed-Stuys at? He's like, nah, we ain't got no more Bed-Stuys.
White people keep
right,
buying
white
those.
people bought them up. The white people bought up all the Bed-Stuys. You're like, damn. How do white people not buying the Sunset Parks? That's y'all shit.
Nah, nigga. That's like when the lesbians buy the 34 pants from niggas. It's like,
Right.
I like 34. Nah.
That's my actual
I like
waist.
34, but you wear 28. Like, don't come in here doing that.
Not me. That's the young motherfuckers. I wear my proper size. I got a belly. Shit.
Uh-oh, look, making faces. It's an audio podcast. It's audio. You gotta say something. You can't just make faces at niggas.
I'm like, you
That's
can
why
see
the
me
podcast don't work.
there.
Podcast
That's
don't
why
work.
3
You
women
just
on a
make-
podcast. No bueno, nigga. Like, why they all?
You gotta
in silence.
Right.
They
That's why.
sat there for 38 minutes. in
Right,
silence.
looking at each other.
Sure, right.
Make it-
Stephanie, you're right. y'all.
Well,
Nigga.
bitch.
But then when you was looking back at me.
Okay. What?
We was waiting for you to say something. She just made a face.
say nothing.
Just side eye the nigga belly. Like, damn. How we supposed to pick up on that?
Steph, how you doing?
I'm doing good, Dave. I'm doing good. You know.
Call me Derv.
Derv.
Dave.
That's a third Smirnoff Fin, baby. Now you Derv.
Yo.
That was the weed.
All right.
That was your weed. That was straight weed.
Don't designate the weed.
I don't know, cause this one over here,
people's weed.
Jason was trying to get me to do hard drugs.
What?
Oh,
yeah,
blast.
you
That was
you-
minutes
Oh,
ago.
blast.
That's mad old. Why you
Accuse
bring
a
up old
light-skinned
shit?
That
Yeah.
was old. That just happened. Like,
Trying
Nigga, that was minutes ago.
That was hours ago. My
Completely
God.
different person.
Those are mushrooms.
clearly
all
Dave
right?
has done the hard drugs.
Wait, he offered you
No.
mushrooms and you talking about hard drugs?
Nigga, that is-
Let's clarify this shit.
Nah.
Let's clarify
I don't even know why you did that.
I ain't off of no cocaine or nothing.
Them two niggas should be wearing capes right now.
Wait, what?
Oh, wow.
But we were talking about mushrooms. And
Mushrooms
like,
is a nice middle. It's a nice
It's a
foyer.
gateway
Mushrooms
drug.
is medicine, nigga.
It's a
Doctors
gateway
prescribe
drug.
that.
That's facts.
Doctors prescribe that?
In other countries, but yeah.
But I mean, yeah. I mean,
Wow. Okay.
Well,
So what is it supposedly supposed to be used for?
to get your mind right.
enlightened.
It does remove barriers.
Right. It's good for like medically it's good for like anxiety, depression, the millennial diseases.
You know, the basic
You don't know about
Oh,
those
okay.
because you're
It's
too
not a
old.
fact.
They didn't invent them diseases
She
till we
got-
was adults.
Yeah, now
Us two,
PTSD.
let me just put it on Steph. Us
No,
two,
we're the same. We're the same
Right.
range.
Yeah, my anxiety is wrapped in anger, nigga.
right? But that wasn't like a medical condition
No,
when
it
you was in
wasn't medical,
school.
right, no.
You had to go sit in the corner.
Figure it out.
Right. You had to go deal with that yourself.
Right.
Tell
8
your
years
mother.
old, right? You got to deal with your own depression.
Nope.
You like figure it out, nigga. And when you figure it out, you can come back. You like, all right, I figured it out.
Sorry about that.
So what's going on? Wild celebrity news this week. Crazy shit.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a lot
Let's
of
hear what
shit.
you've heard. Now I'll show you what I heard.
All right, so I got 3 things that I heard about.
Well,
Well,
The
that
first
depends
thing.
on who we consider celebrities.
Well, this is the news. We can share all of our
Okay.
things
Okay.
You got
because these are kind of
Yeah, I
objective.
know. And these are real niggas.
We can
my
start.
niggas.
Right. You talking about murder from down the block? Yeah, no,
We knew about it, nigga. Yeah.
we don't all know murder, but we
nigga-
all
Speak on that.
but we all know a murder. So
The
we can
nigga baby
speak
mommy
on-
pregnant again, nigga.
Nah, I was talking about because I don't know. Are you like because Drew Barrymore came
Right.
back.
Fuck this bitch.
She broke the strike,
Yo.
and she broke the strike under the guise that she has a news show. So that's why it's okay for
I'm
her
about
to
to make
come
a Steph
back.
face. I'm just gonna make a
Right,
face.
make a face. We got cameras. At least make a face at the camera.
I was over here.
Do it like The Office, and look at the camera with the face.
With the gym face.
Right. So Drew
Which
Barrymore came back. She said that she's well. All right. So there's 2 trains of thought here, right? The first train of thought is that she's just a straight up scab. She's violating the terms of the strike, and for that she should be forever disrespected. And then the
That's what
other
I'm hearing.
side that I've heard is that she has a lot of other staff on her show that's not writers, that's not actors, who are not receiving any benefits. They're not even looking to gain anything from the strike.
That's worse.
And for those people, she brought the show back.
That's worse.
That's worse than.
That's a lie.
Yeah, I'm like, what?
But I mean, technically, it's not because she does. Those TV shows are extensively staffed with people who are not necessarily writers or actors.
So
That
Well,
being,
I mean, but
what
the
they're-
writers' room.
people are starving.
like,
They're staffing non-union workers.
Yeah.
The strike is with union workers.
Right.
Like there are some people that are standing in.
but I'm talking about like
unison.
catering.
yeah.
You know what I mean?
but
Like the
that's-
crew don't. You know,
Yeah.
like the.
Who you heard she was?
But I mean, isn't
who's
that
she giving
every-
opportunities to that are non-union? What areas?
Well, if I did know, I still couldn't say. I got a day job, y'all.
Right. But I mean, the issue is that, like, because she's saying
That
we
is
don't need
tied
writers.
into all of this.
She's saying we don't need writers, right?
She said that.
Well, that's what she's implying by opening the show without writers.
Yeah.
Because she doesn't have any WGA writers on staff right now. And then, so she's like, we don't need them, right? But something's being written. She has a show that she's performing, she's doing
Well, maybe
monologues
they
and
don't
shit.
identify as writers.
Right, they don't,
That-
right.
These niggas are non-binary writers.
Okay, it's a
Like,
non-binary
non-union.
story crafter.
Yes.
Okay.
I mean, bruh, you are an actress.
Right.
Like, how do you find a way to? So clearly she's getting producer credit, or she's getting some sort of producer points or something too, because that's definitely a corporate. That's definitely a boardroom
Right.
decision.
Right.
There ain't no actor. There ain't no artist decision. We know what time it is, bro. You already know what time. You already know what time you want.
Yeah, she kind of just did what worked for her. I mean, like,
Yeah.
that's it. That's,
you live in a you be in a business long enough, you become the villain.
Yeah.
You become the hero and the villain of your story. You live long enough.
Right.
And she has been a child star, and now she's
was like
she's
super
a
victimized.
Yeah, now she's a Rockefeller.
I mean,
She's a
Well, I mean, I think
Rothschild.
the whole situation is selfish within itself, right?
Facts.
Because you have this strike, And now, I work for a production company, and the cleaning staff has been cut. Security has been cut. People that have nothing to do with writing,
right?
Or
the creative process.
Exactly.
These are people who just like skilled workers.
Exactly. There you go. And now they're suffering. Yeah, and now they're suffering. And who's considering that?
Who's next?
Because
what they're saying is Drew Barrymore is considering them.
And that's
you know what I mean?
Saying. So it's it's twofold. But also, while they're on strike, I'm not saying that they're not getting the money that they're used to, but there is money that they're still benefiting from. Like, don't think that they're out of work and they're just not getting any money. There's money that has been raised. There's money that has been set aside. Like,
but they got mortgages and kids' school payments and stuff. Yeah, they can.
I mean.
That's why.
Listen, some of them are already living beyond their means. So, they can put them in public.
They already doing too much Uber Eats.
We're not going to blame the workers. That's not what this podcast is about. Come on, we stand with the workers.
Right, that's what I'm
saying.
Bad
financial decisions and all. We stand with them. That you can get you another Camaro.
Yeah,
that's what you want.
Sex workers.
They deserve the American dream.
Sex workers save marriages.
And then we have this. We've also heard the argument that she could just pay them.
How about that?
You know what I mean? Like, she don't have to break the strike. You got money, just pay these niggas. Right. If you worried about their well-being, go ahead, pay them.
Pay them something.
Right. So that's.
So yeah, you bring in cats that aren't unionized, and I'm a non-union actor. I get non-union shit all the time, but I know what's fair. If I would get enough work, I would say, hey, I'll pay the dues.
Okay.
To that point, stop lowball. Stop cutting the legs from under motherfuckers that you were part of. I would never do no shit on comics.
I mean, you could argue she was never a part of that though. Yeah. Like, she was born Drew Barrymore. You feel what I'm saying?
Base,
like,
born on third base, hit a home run.
She wasn't in backstage looking for extra work.
No.
You know?
She never fucking waitress at a diner.
Right.
I was going to say the comics. The actors and actresses that are in her class, they're not the ones that's suffering. You think Denzel is somewhere worried about this strike? Do you think Angela Bassett give a goddamn about this strike? No.
Right.
It's the low and mid.
It's that nigga in the HIV commercial. That's the nigga who need to work.
I have a name.
What the fuck are you doing, Drew? It's the
That's who needs it.
She's in the cast of Flatbush Misdemeanor.
Oh, God. Oh, my God. Yo, shout out to Kevin and Dan and Kareem and all these niggas.
Come slapbox me.
Yo, what the fuck? Why? Why, nigga?
She woke up and showed you kept her waiting too long. Right?
What was in the final episode of the Blk Friday podcast? Well, we wrap it up. We had a good run. 3 episodes. Longer than many podcasts have lasted.
Did you bring up what about isn't Bill Maher coming back too?
Bill Maher is coming back.
That was the other big story.
But he's white and bald, so you get it.
Well, but like this is, I mean, it's not like the unions.
That nigga do look like the devil's like nephew. Like
right, he looked like he looked like a 1920s villain, like the nigga want to close down the orphanage. Right,
you know, tie bitch to the railroad tracks at 5 o'clock.
Bill Maher tying bitches.
He has like no excuses, is what I'm saying though. Like he absolutely has.
He had no dog in his fight. Yo, a lot of these cats.
But he has writers. He has union, like it's HBO. I imagine there's union writers, and he could say in that industry.
You know what I feel being really, really, really rich is like when weird shit happen like this. It's kind of like watching the motherfucker. It's kind of like watching the motherfucker hop, and you as a cop could look the other way, or you can let him rock, and you be like, that's exactly how I feel. Or a nigga that's stealing at a fucking.
You saying that the rich people was hopping the train.
Rich people hopping the train,
and you the cop.
And the other motherfucker,
what the fuck, man?
Come on.
Like, yeah, come on, bro. But fuck it, what am I do?
What if you wild though?
You abandoned
if the studios to avoid the union just hire mad black independent like productions.
What? Run that by me again, bro?
Imagine the solution for the studios to circumvent the
hire black
like,
people?
Hire just
yo!
black
now you got
like Whose side you on now?
Now you
like,
got
you
but
I'm
racist.
If I'm being perfectly honest, I feel like that's where the strike came from a big degree because there was mad black shows coming out.
That's very
There was mad black people I know had a show coming out or in development, being written, picked up for development, production.
Shout out to
there was
Abbott Elementary.
mad black people shining on television,
about to eat.
And I feel like that had a lot to do with them being willing to strike.
What?
You feel what I'm saying?
That's a deep cut, bro.
But I'm just like, I'm not saying I have no proof of this, but I'm just saying there was a lot of black shows.
It's a Blk Fri Podcast.
There was a lot of black shows. Either like Abbott was the #1 show,
bro.
80% black cast, 80%, and
Cooking.
that was the #1 show. Like niggas was like, when is the next season coming out? The day after.
I'll watch it.
Right. The day after the previous season, niggas was like, when is the next one?
Shout out to Janelle James.
And they was
Shout out to
doing
Jordan.
everything. They was winning Emmys. They was winning every award. They was winning awards
convenient.
that I never even heard of. Right? They was like, yo,
the NDRE Award.
Right.
I didn't hear that one.
Right. The NDRE head wrap. And you're like, damn. You're like, Janelle James winning everything, boy. That's my girl. Right. Celebrating awards you never fucking heard of.
We're going to get her on. I promise you. We're
winning-
going to get her on here.
They was winning everything. But not only her. It was like, there was that show, like, Woke, Sam J had a show, Che had a show.
Yo, Cooking.
Fucking.
Woke did two. Woke do.
What's this girl?
seasons.
The girl that fucks with celebrities. Z-Way. Z-Way was out there. Don't even talk about Issa Rae. Issa Rae just bought a production company.
She went Tyler Perry on it, bro.
So she was about to go crazy.
Double down.
And then Tyler Perry about to buy BET. So I feel like I'm not saying they shut it down because of the black
Byron Allen
people.
just made a bid for something.
But I feel like they was more willing. Like, because I don't know if y'all remember the 2008 writers' strike. They found a lot of ways that certain people could keep working, and it was okay. You know what I mean? They was like, all right, you could go back on, and it's not, you're not a scab.
It was the shittiest
You know what I mean?
television.
It was terrible.
It was terrible.
It was terrible. But I do feel, to some degree, that had something to do with both the willingness to go on strike and the extent of the strike, because they had those development deals that expire, like a lot of things. So they were like, this strike is going to last at least 90 days.
Yo, now you're scaring me.
When the strike started, they was like, this strike is going to last at least 90 days because that's the expiration date on a lot of people's development deals. So it's like, if we don't do nothing for 90 days, we could drop you no cash, no nothing.
How
convenient. And it was, I'm not saying, of course it's not just black people. A lot, but it's also, if we're talking not just black people, you also got a lot of gay shows coming out. You also got a lot of trans shows coming out. You got a lot of female shows. What
gay shows?
I mean, I'm sure they exist. I don't do the research. But no, all right, here's the thing. I don't know if there's a gay show.
Somebody looking up right now.
But I don't know, look. I don't know if
What are you
there's
gonna do?
I don't know if there's a gay show in particular, but I know there was much more transsexual representation on TV. There was a lot more homosexual sex scenes. There was a lot of more gay characters. There were a lot more in the closet characters. So there was more representation of both people of color, homosexuality, alternate lifestyles, liberated women. We can even go there where women had autonomy on TV now. And they wanted to shut all that down. And I bet you when we reset, when everybody gets a deal again, when they come back to the table, we start to see, Big Bang Theory comes back. You know what I mean? It's this type of shit again. It's not Seinfeld, but it's the new white guy. The new funniest white guy that you've ever, the new Dane Cook. You know what I mean? It's the new
Matt Rife.
Yo, stop shitting on Matt Rife. Come on, son.
Wow.
Nah, you know
I'm not mad at White Rife.
Nah, I know.
I'm not mad at White Rife.
I don't know Matt Rife, but I know his Paul Elia is this Arab comic who I performed with him in Dubai, right? So when Paul goes to Dubai, all the Arab women treat him like how white women treat Matt Rife, right? So they just got this squad of like sexy niggas, right? It's just like this
different
squad.
fucking. So you're the guy, you're the black guy.
I'm not in the squad. I don't tour with them.
Oh, all right, fuck them.
Nah, they got like a squad. Like we got a squad. Like they tour and shit.
We gonna slap box them when we
right. When we see him, we gonna run up on him. We gonna uncle him up.
Gonna put that nigga in a sleeper.
Right. For no reason.
You look mad uncomfortable.
And they ask them why they complaining when we let him out the sleeper. Like, what you crying for, man?
We should tour together.
You can't take a joke? Y'all niggas can't take jokes.
Say hi.
Yo. So this is the first. This is our third, and we got to we decided we've been doing this for we've been doing this almost a year, and we decided we need some feminine energy.
Well, we had feminine energy. Shout out to Ashaki. You just trying to rewrite history? This nigga head? Nah. Shout out to Legit Hustle. Shout out to Ashaki. We had Ashaki, but the thing was Ashaki was not a comic.
She's not a comedian.
She wasn't a comedian. So Ashaki's awesome, but Ashaki would freeze on stage.
Damn, I wasn't even.
I was going to say, he took over like you was doing the most. Well, tell us.
Yeah, and then went deep.
No, well, you know.
But this is, I don't think this is like disparaging.
Two things. I think Ashaki is a grown ass woman who is entering her golden age like a lot of us.
Oh wow! See,
A golden age.
I don't mean years wise. I mean
I apologize.
y'all niggas are the worst. That niggas not gonna let me even have a sentence. I just mean
now we get a feel.
When I said golden age, I mean a woman that's aware of her gifts. No, stop. Don't wait. Can I fight? Can I win? Shout out to QED and his lovely mom. Yo, nigga, I'm just saying we all hit we're all late. I'm a late bloomer. I know another late bloomer. A lot of us are hitting our stride later. And I feel like people are hitting their stride now. So when I say golden age, I didn't mean she was old. I meant that she was hitting her stride as a human being, as a woman, as a black woman, as such and such. Yeah. And and I feel like that's what this show is about. This show is really about embracing where you are, figuring out where you are, and then trying to figure out how to be fucking viable in this world that's moving really fast. That's why it's great that we have different ages, different fucking genres on here. We got Jay's in his 30s, Sims in his 40s, I'm in my 50s. Steph is none of your business. None of your motherfucking business.
Stephanie here.
Suck my dick. Mind your business.
She here.
Don't get punched in your fucking face.
That's all you need to know.
I'll choke the shit out of you on a Thursday.
Got it.
Wait,
all you need to know.
You see how we protect you?
Period. Period. And do.
I just want you to know she does have on she does have on a button up, so you figure out how old she is on your own. Oh, Stephanie.
You dirty mother.
I just took a bath before I got here. I took a bath, so I'll be better than y'all.
Nigga, he mean a bath too. He ain't taking no shower.
I sat down.
He ain't mean no shower. He meant a bath. Nigga.
Candles, nigga. Oils. That's right. I'm not best.
This nigga got a bathtub with feet. This nigga bathtub got feet on it.
I'm the best human being on this podcast.
This nigga got a runner bath for real with buckets and the stove is involved.
Bring me the pedals. Bring me the rose petals.
Run me my bath.
Put a little bit of that milk in it. I need to be effervescent.
Yo, bathing in milk.
I'm trying to tighten up for later.
Yo, we need everybody to take a bath in milk, put it on Instagram and tag us at Blk Fri EXP BLK FRI EXP. Yo,
this is great.
And then if we could get 5 pictures of that, just you and milk, women.
We will bring straws. No, everybody.
All right.
I don't know why.
My girl here. Everybody.
Right. Right. This nigga wants straws and everybody. Come on.
Straws.
This nigga equal opportunity.
Straws, no draws. Straws, no draws.
All right. So if we can get 5 of those pictures, we're going to release the limited edition Black Friday bath bombs. Next show. We're going to get back. I'm going to find a way. I don't know nothing about bath bombs.
We're going to figure it out.
Find a fucking way.
Everybody.
And then, we're going to go to Nicholas. We're going to go to Nicholas. Right. Monique will know.
You said Nicholas.
I said Nicholas.
I thought you said Nicholas.
It's the same thing. It's Brooklyn.
Free of black folk. Like
Nicholas. With the sans niggas.
no niggas. You heard.
Nigga free.
Nigga free. Nah, on that triumphant note,
Right. Speaking of Nicholas,
we here next week, bro.
Yeah.
It's
this week.
Well, I don't know what date is going to air.
That's a good point.
Right. So
you
might
be getting this on
the show was
we
fire.
got
no, right. Y'all remember?
Yo. Remember when everybody got naked and fucked?
In a bath of milk.
Right. We didn't expect y'all to.
It's the bath bombs.
Everyone brought milk.
They did the
I'm telling you.
challenge.
Buy you a bath bomb.
Yeah, oat milk.
All we need is 5 pictures. And what we need is 5 pictures. So this is what we're going to do. We get 5 pictures. We're going to drop the bath bombs. And whoever sent the 5 pictures is going to send y'all the bath bomb. That's how we're going to do it. So the second celebrity thing was Hassan Minaj.
Yeah.
Oh, my
I thought we
God.
talked about that.
No,
Well, no, we deviated.
We never
So essentially what happened is he did these 2 specials where he had these 2 stories. One of which was like FBI informant infiltrated his mosque and like hemmed him up, threw him on the car, arrested and put him in handcuffs. This is a story in his special. This is a story in his special. And the second story was that his daughter opened up an envelope that was mailed to him, had anthrax in it, and then he had to rush his daughter to the emergency room. Both of these stories turned out to be fake.
What?
Yeah.
You see me going through the emotions.
All right. That's what. So
first, I
Wait, he said this in his comedy?
those. Well, let me finish. I'm sorry. So the issue that people have, because he's doing stand up, so there's a certain expectation that it's not all true.
Right.
But the issue is that he was not using these anecdotes for punches. So what I'm saying by that is this: when Dave Chappelle says, you know, they called me Blackfoot in the Indian reservation.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? Nobody is like, this nigga never went to an Indian reservation. What's that about?
Yeah.
Because he's telling this lie for humor.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like he's setting up a punch, and you know nobody's losing because of that. The issue people are having with Hassan Minaj is that he was not setting these up for jokes. There was no punchline to his daughter possibly getting anthrax. He's going for sympathy.
Like, I'm not just the guy you know from the Daily Show. I'm really Muslim.
Right.
Yeah.
So he's so that's essentially what happened. And then what are you guys' opinions on that?
Well, I was just gonna say, I think sex lies they tell, they sell, right? So he made up a story. As comedians, we're looking like, yeah, you could have totally exaggerated a true story, but somebody that just goes to a show to enjoy a good laugh. But wait, he said there was no punchline. Okay.
Yeah.
See, that's...
Well, I mean, eventually there probably was.
Well, the punchline was not directly related to the lie.
Right.
So he could have hit the punchline without making it seem like his daughter was in mortal danger. You feel what I'm saying?
Right.
Yeah.
So I think
that's the issue. And I think as comedians, we don't really care. But what the issue becomes is that his show was kind of like politically motivated. It's like the Daily Show type.
Right. So there's some
it's like there's some news. The same thing with, it's like the opposite of what Drew Barrymore is doing. She's claiming she got a news show when in reality there's no news at all. And now you got Hassan Minaj who has a news show and he's like, nah, it's just comedy.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying? So
when it's convenient.
Well, it's not anymore, but he like, you know, as that person. So what's your like? Do you think it's okay?
I think CNN should be better before we talk about Hassan Minaj being
in his comedy special.
You know what I mean? It's just even if it wasn't a punchline immediately after, maybe it was just like, I need you to feel my pain to set up a joke, which is not good, I guess, a lie to set that up. But like, if it's,
I mean, well, we lie
if it's for a comedy, like I was just,
we lie all the time, but. I mean, is it just a straight up lie or is it more of an exaggeration?
Yeah,
right?
Like, was the payoff worth it? That's so subjective that it's like, I can't.
So you do not think this will have...
Still fuck Drew Barrymore more than Hassan Minaj.
So you don't think that this will have a negative implication on his career moving forward?
I mean,
sure, with white people.
But
like with white
your
people?
career, whatever works, it works.
Well, his career was... He was moving into that political lane. You know what I mean? He wasn't doing just sets.
So did he tell this story and in the hopes of not getting caught or, you know, told out that this...
Well, we don't know. The story dropped relatively recently, and there's, you know, he kind of came forward. He did an interview in the New Yorker, but there's always that belief that he knows that this is going to drop, and he's trying to get ahead of it. And that's why he did the interview. So technically, he did come forward in the interview, and he was like, oh, nah, these things never happened. But that only happened because he was being interviewed by this person who would have been like, these things never happened.
Right.
Because the FBI informant didn't exist. The anthrax never happened. And it was just like...
I have to hear the joke because if there's no punchline...
But that's what I'm saying. There is no joke. That's the issue. So it would be like the equivalent. It'd be like the equivalent if I go on stage and I'm like, yo, I got chased by the Klan last night. You feel what I'm saying? And there's no punchline. I just go up on stage and I start with that.
But you did.
You know what I mean? So I'm not really trying to set nothing up. Like I go on stage and I'm like, yo, I got chased by the Klan last night, but I'm okay. But look. But I'm okay, and I made it here tonight to perform for y'all. Get a big round of applause, and then I start doing my jokes.
Hell yeah! I mean,
but that is hysterical.
Establishing character and sympathy.
Getting chased. That's
appeal.
I mean, that shit is already kind of funny.
It's funny.
But that's because y'all know me. If I did that shit, like if I went to like Williamsburg, if I went to like Tiny Cupboard.
And you went there anywhere.
Alright, so here's the thing. You're talking about fooling.
With your voice.
Niggas got no sympathy, yo.
No, because I feel like that type of shit only appeals to white people. And I'm
But that's my point.
I'm totally fine with fooling white people because they've been doing it to us forever.
That's a fair assessment. That is a fair assessment. I think we made a point. I think we came to a conclusion.
When Hassan Minaj says that shit and black people hear that, is like anything, I don't even know what you said he claimed to lie about because I'm like, that tracks. Like, you know what I mean? Like, that's all I remember is like, I know who you are. I know how they treat you, America in general, and that's like so. I feel like he's established.
Wait, can we talk about this though? Because this is hilarious.
I feel like you're gonna say what I was thinking.
Well, this is what I was gonna say.
I don't give a fuck.
Because essentially that is what we talking about. We're talking about fooling white people because as we just proved, niggas don't give a fuck. Like black people's not like, oh, he lied. But there's also, I don't know if y'all seen Pinky Dog.
John Roman be like, yo, still got chased by KKK members. Nigga, this shit gonna be all over Facebook before you even get to that's how I made it here tonight.
Right.
No, nigga,
All right.
The visual
yours is more dangerous
so the black
people gonna verify your shit.
So the black delegation says that Hassan Minaj okay with us.
Because black people not checking if the FBI actually, you know what I mean? Like, black people are not.
And then if we find out the FBI wasn't there, we like, yeah, that's what they would say. They was there. They was there.
I feel like black people are on black people. Like, you say that, it's like, man, the KKK ain't chasing this nigga.
Fuck out of here.
I've been chased by the
Fuck
KKK.
you was doing in Alabama, nigga. You was never in Alabama.
Yeah.
You ass. You chose, nigga.
All right.
No, we're going to say some shit
all
like,
love for us.
Now we calling the cops the KKK.
Niggas get no sympathy. Damn. All right. So that was topic number 2. Topic number 3, Russell Brand.
What happened?
14, 16.
Oh, yes.
Oh, this nigga wild.
Rapity rape. But it was like that celebrity type shit where, because the thing that changes the celebrity shit is there's always wild text. It's always a wild text where she's like, yo, I can't believe you raped me. And then he's like, wow, my bad. I thought that you would like that when I had raped you. You know what I mean? And it should be mad clear that the nigga did something untowards.
When you say 16-year-old, how old was Russell Brand?
29-ish.
That's it?
Yeah. You said that's it?
He in the street. Not in lieu of what he did. Just like...
In age-wise, at 16, I was...
You was checking out 20-something?
Russell Brand fucked at 16?
You like, say it louder, bitch.
Let's get this on tape. This is why you here, nigga. Welcome to the podcast.
I think at 16 I was definitely dating older dudes. But this is the thing.
Where's my phone? Because let's get an exact age. Because let's see where's the line.
Yeah.
Right? Because you just said a 32-year-old nigga's too young for you at your age, at your grown age.
Okay,
you was like a 30. You said a 40. No, you said a 43. You said 43. No, you said 43. I remember because I was like, damn, that's a year older than me.
40, 13.
No, that's the age she.
No, that's her cutoff. That's her youngest
her
nigga
cutoff,
she gonna
yeah.
fuck with at this point.
And I was always
Now you
into
auntie.
older guys. But this is the thing. I think that in my era, there was a culture of younger women dating older guys, and it wasn't. You know, it wasn't frowned upon.
It wasn't.
Right.
Some
It
of
was
my one of my closest homegirls that I grew up with, that we are still thick as thieves till this day. Her son's father is 17 years older than her, and we all.
All right, so it was 16-31. She was 16, he was 31.
Yeah, 31, yeah.
So that's good for you?
Nah.
I mean,
23. Top.
I would in this day and age, maybe not.
As a 16-year-old woman, though.
Oh, now
You was fucking with it?
Nigga,
At
yeah.
16, I was definitely messing with.
You have
guys in their
daughters?
late 20s. No,
I have daughters. So if you saw my daughter in the street at 16 with a 30-year-old dude, you'd be like, yeah, that's what's up.
No, I said in this era, no.
Yeah, I'm a
I
humble
think
nigga.
in a
I
certain
gotta
era, this
Automatically.
was,
I feel like
it was a thing.
No, I get it.
It was a.
So you saying you cool with it, but you wouldn't put that on other girls.
I wouldn't put and today's 30-year-olds are way more savvy than back in the day.
I don't know. I would wait. Today's 30-year-olds?
Yes.
No, I would disagree because back then they had more avenues to take advantage.
I think.
I mean, I guess that does make them more
there's
savvy.
less 30-year-old rapists today.
Right.
Like,
It's
like,
less
I think-
common.
Just because I think 30-year-olds today are too.
Let me ask you this: do you remember those
world is more
relationships
savvy.
fondly?
I do remember. It's so crazy that this is brought up because me and the same friend just had this conversation.
Okay.
And I asked her, I said, "Do you feel some type of way right now?" She was like, "No, I don't feel like I was,
Right.
taken advantage of." Or
And they still
raped.
together.
No, they're not still together,
But
but
they
they
still
still.
got a relationship.
Yeah,
They got
and-
kids and whatever.
Yeah,
Okay.
and we don't. And I was fucking with his friend,
Okay.
so
I fuck with older women. I fuck with my
All right. So if
baby
your
mama
son was
older than
30,
me.
came through with a 16-year-old,
But
I
that's
don't have a
not
problem
what
with it.
you would have a
I wouldn't have a problem with it.
counts.
right? So the girls can have a little fun with the best cake. Once again,
I
massage.
think
Yeah.
there's
I'm just I'm fucking with
But no,
you.
but-
different
But
mindset
why
today.
is that? Why is that? So
So
you
can
think?
we address that because Dave is talking about
My
when you're
baby-
a young man
My
dealing with an
27-year-old
older
baby
woman.
mom, my 27-year-old daughter, her mom's was significantly older than me. I was 21, she was 30 predator. The point I'm making,
You said 21,
I was 21, and she was 30.
and she was 30.
30
When I was
predator.
19, you remember Rashana,
Oh, yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Rashana was like, she was like mad older than me. She was
She
like
my
8
age.
years older than
She
me.
my age.
Specific
Right.
age.
She literally in my age grade.
So that's not that bad
But
though.
in
Not
our
for
era,
you,
a
in that situation.
16-year-old girl is so much mature than a
16.
16-year-old today.
That's a different ball game.
A 16-year-old
or-
back then,
But like also,
Yes,
Yeah.
me at 16 back then.
you had more responsibility. than me.
I'm probably
Stop.
the same motherfucker I am
Like,
right
also-
now. At 50, almost 50.
Right.
but also more mature than every 16-year-old at that.
Based
guy
on
at
that
time.
experience.
Right, that's what I'm saying.
Just,
So
like-
dating a 30-year-old in that era. Oh my God, I know that the feminists are gonna come for me, but before y'all get all hot,
We don't have
and
no
piss-
listeners, nigga. We
Uh,
good.
well,
Ain't nobody listening. We good.
But the detractors are first.
Look,
But no,
before
I
y'all
think-
get all hot and bothered and your lace front glue melt, just hear me out. At 16, I was already cooking full meals for a family
Yeah.
that I did not birth. You know what I'm saying? I'm washing clothes. I had 2 older sisters
Right.
and my mom. I'm washing their clothes plus
You
my
got older
clothes.
sisters?
Yeah, I'm the baby.
You the baby?
Yes.
You wild capable.
So I don't know what the fuck that means.
Right? Yo,
See what
it's
I'm
so
saying?
offensive.
The oldest
As the
nigga-
youngest in my family, I take mad. Alright.
You
So-
don't do shit.
The point that I'm making is
Yo.
that at 16, we had so much responsibility. I think that now we are the parents, so we're letting our 16-year-olds be 16-year-olds.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right? Like you have girl
Let
children.
these babies be babies. Let these babies be
Yeah,
babies.
let
bro.
them.
I'm with it. Even
My
if you got
mom-
an over
So then you do acknowledge there was something wrong with that relationship
No,
then.
I don't.
Because you're saying
I
you don't
do.
want my kids to do it, but it's okay when I do it. And I
No,
get that.
but
I do
I'm
mad
saying-
drugs.
No,
I get that. I don't want my kids like
I'm just
outside
saying,
doing the
was-
shit I be doing.
It was a level of maturity back then that
This
we
is
now recognize that we didn't have to be that mature. I should.
Looking back,
Right. Why
Right.
at 14
was you doing all this shit?
why was I doing laundry for 3 grown ass women?
Nigga, wash your own.
Why was I
But now you
making
mad
mashed
nice at
potatoes?
laundry.
Mad nice at laundry.
That's why you had to do it, because now you mad nice at laundry.
No,
That was
but
the
what
lesson.
16, what 14 year old, you know right now, know when to put the detergent
I
in
don't.
there.
My kids don't know how to do shit.
It's what I'm
But they don't have to. Yeah.
They don't know how to
trying
do
to tell
nothing.
you. We let the kids be kids. So a 16-year-old today is a child.
Right.
Me 16,
Was
I was
different.
A
You had shit to do.
full
You couldn't even be with that nigga all day.
Right.
You had other shit to do. You got about an hour and a half, nigga. Do what you gotta do. I gotta get back to work.
Yo.
16
You
was
on that
different.
bullshit? You
That's
know my
facts.
times.
What are you doing? What? You know it's Monday,
I'm
right?
still wearing my
Oh,
apron,
man.
nigga.
Come on, come on.
I'm
Get it,
at work now, nigga.
get it together. Get it together.
Taking one-a-day vitamins at 16.
I got responsibilities, nigga.
Right. Let's hurry it
I
up.
chose you for a
That's
reason.
fair.
Yeah.
That's that's funny. That is fair because back in like like the 1918s and all that shit, niggas was working at like 7.
Right?
You know what I mean? They was like, yo, get your ass in that river and find me some shells, nigga.
Yeah.
Right, like go pick some shells that we
Go
can.
crab
Right,
in your
right.
area.
Go get some crabs
And
for the
that's-
family, right?
And that's
And
even
you
if
was
you worked
8.
at a
Go
pharmacy.
clean them traps. We done set all the adults set out the traps. Now y'all go clean them.
8-year-olds was getting
Right.
the other kids ready for school in the morning. Like, why are you
Right.
cleaning her
I feel
hair?
like we don't talk about like the difference of even like how business work was like, cause like what you just said was just like in the 90s, any job you work could tell you to go do some random shit like that. You know what I mean? Like it's like,
Right.
nigga, go get in the water and get me crabs. It's like this is a pharmacy. Like why
Right.
am I like? It's like you want your job, and it's like that whole perspective compared to like what you had to go through at like a 16-year-old in the 90s.
So,
Yeah.
all right. So you would make the argument that a 16-year-old in the 90s, it's okay to date a 30-year-old, but a 16-year-old in 2024 is
Nah.
not okay.
I think there's a nuance.
That's exactly
It's a
right.
different-
Okay,
Yeah.
and you know that is fair because back
it's a different landscape.
right, and even back then, like they was just putting this shit in songs. Like they wasn't trying to hide it at
That-
all.
exactly.
You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
KRS, the teacher. You know what I mean?
He a
The
little bit-
knowledgeable knowledge reigns supreme
Yeah.
over nearly everyone.
Yeah.
Had a whole song about this
crazy.
one chick he met.
Yeah.
One nigga, the nigga who wrote Lolita, wrote a whole book.
Yeah.
You know how hard it is to write a book?
That's what
You gotta sit down for mad long.
You have to remember.
Right.
Listen, man.
Yeah.
This is the Black Friday experience. This is the Black Friday experience.
Yeah, let's
This
sign
is
it
my,
out.
my big baby bro, Simeon Goodson.
Hey,
this is
let-
my
let-
man,
let.
my brother, my baby bro with the muscle, motherfucking Jason Shroud in the building.
Yeah.
And we added, we needed her. We needed her.
We dead.
We'd be remiss to admit to not to extend.
Nigga,
I'm
what?
drunk. I'm drunk.
All right. Stephanie, tell us what's been your...
I was born.
Yo, as much time as you
Shut
want.
this nigga mic
Please
off. This
tell
is why
us.
we need separate
Yeah.
channels.
Stephanie, please tell us.
I like how
What's
y'all.
been your
I like how
experience
y'all
on
were
the
believing me. And
There's no mic. I shut it
Yeah.
off.
He's still talking.
Stephanie.
My experience, thank you, Jason. My experience has been
It's been
amazing.
too
This nigga right here.
Yo, you can crash out, man. I got shows.
Yo.
You lay down to. Oh my god.
Oh wow!
I
That
gave
ain't
you
even
that
his
shit.
Nigga.
As a nigga
Not
who
even your
gets
shirt.
called the drunk all the time. Like this nigga Dave is wildin'. And I'm so happy it's not me. And
well, one thing, I ain't gotta fight nobody in this one. And two, cause Jason and Sim they fight everybody. But I want to know. I want to let everybody know if we record
Tell them the
this.
website.
Come see me.
Come see you.
Put the ball.
Right, like what's happening? This nigga challenging niggas to a fight. I said, Dave, promote the show. Nigga say, you can catch me on the block, nigga. I'll fuck you up. Word to my mother, son. Suck my fucking dick, nigga. Dave Lester in the fucking building, nigga. I don't give a fuck about you. I don't give a fuck about your mother. I don't give a fuck about your aunt. I don't give a fuck about your sister. I knock out your brother. I knock out your uncle. I knock out your grandfather. Everything your mother cook is disgusting, nigga. I hate your house. I hate your crib. Why your bathroom smell like that? Your sister pussy stink. Yo, I hate you, nigga. It's Blk Friday. Dave Lester, Simeon Goodson, Steph McRae, Jason Stroud. Suck my fucking dick, nigga. Blk Fri Exp.com. Fucking Dave Lester, bitch. I'm ripping niggas' shirts that they lent me, and I don't even own it. It's not even my shirt, nigga. I have no way to repay this nigga for that shirt. That shit, I have no idea how much that shirt cost originally. Fuck this nigga. I don't give a fuck about nothing. It's me, Dave Lester.
It's me.